conversation. He's cute.
You're more than welcome here, Hugo. I'm trying it.
My Nuzlocke.
I'm in love with him.
What is going on? Oh.
So I just thought, because you were asking me about Bali, I put this on Friday. I promise for this. So we're done.
You have to follow like
Every now and then, Demon Jess can submerge. With the
pops up.
hair off. And I will punch on
You have to
punch Jessica. Earlier when you guys were getting ready to leave and taking group photos, your hand went from like being on Rob's backpack down to grabbing his ass. What? Basically, you think I'm just like jealous and overreacting.
There's 100% the feel
Just
that
being
it would be
able
nice to have him work for the crossing. But yeah, I need to know from you for certain. I'm happy you're alone.
I'm honestly at this point scared to.
I want you and Joss to turn off your
So
electronic.
they're not technically dead for good. You just can't use them anymore.
Wants to know how was Bali? We saw in the finale that you broke up 3 months later. What happened?
And second,
Bali was a really beautiful experience that's kind of helped me a lot in my life and just helped facilitate that. Just fizzled out, you know, just two very strong personalities, and yeah, it was a lot to try and manage.
Jess, what would you say? Was there any one thing that happened, Jess? And any chance of a reconciliation?
There was definitely a few things that added up for us to separate.
Okay. Like?
I would love to elaborate, especially the backlash that I get for people thinking I'm crazy. I would love to dish all the dirty laundry, because I think then people would actually understand.
What kind of backlash are you getting?
I mean, people just think I'm jealous and crazy, but the thing is not understanding where that's coming from. So it's a little frustrating with that. At the same time, I'm not trying to just out somebody and all their.
Coming up, Nancy O from Philadelphia wants to know if you and Nancy ever wound up hooking up and if there's still sexual tension.
Right back, guys. Turn everything off.
T-Mobile is the leading 5G coverage. Introducing iPhone 12 Pro 5G, the most amazing iPhone meets America's largest 5G network. Now more people can download and upload at 5G speed in more places. For $100, get 2 iPhone 12 Pros and 2 new lines with unlimited 5G data included.
A dermatologist was raving about Pure Retinol. It's amazing. New from L'Oreal, Revitalift Night Serum with Pure Retinol. International patent pending. Our most potent retinol. So effective in a clinical test, 100% of women showed reduction of wrinkles, even deep ones. Powerful results. Validated by dermatologists. It's an anti-aging superstar. New Revitalift Night Serum with Pure Retinol from Royal Plus. Clean dishes as you cook to save time and stay ahead of the mess. But scrubbing still takes time. Now there's Dawn Power Wash Dish Spray. The faster, easier way to clean as you go. It cleans grease 5 times faster. On easy messes, just spray, wipe, and rinse. On tough messes, the spray activated sets flattens grease on contact. Without water, just wipe and rinse. Get dishes done faster. Dawn Power Wash Dish Spray. Spray, wipe, rinse. The Shark Vacuum. The all-in-one disposable pad that vacuums and walks away debris. Other pads push away. Then spray mops tough messes. Powerful vacuum suction. Then spray mopping for a complete clean. All with one disposable pad. Just vacuum. Then spray. And toss. The Shark Vacuum. Whether you know my story or not, this is me telling you it's okay to pause and listen. Over 50% of us struggle with our mental health, so know that you are not alone. Therapy can help, but it's not a quick fix. You have to do the work. You have to show up for yourself.
seeing your relationship on TV, do you think you moved too fast?
For sure. I knew it was moving too fast, but it was one of those things where it just felt so good that I just didn't want to hit the brakes.
Rob, I was amazed that you said I love you 2 weeks into your relationship. That's like some bachelor level stuff. Are you just an emotional guy?
Of course, I'm a feeler. If I feel something, I'm going to say it, and that's how I felt, and I'm not going to deny myself that opportunity to tell someone that I love them if I truly feel that way.
Aaron from Pasadena wants to know, Rob, why didn't you feel it necessary to inform Jess about your open relationship? Isn't that the purpose of an open relationship?
It was discussed. I've already gone over this in previous interviews already, but I was open about it and I was honest, so that's already been answered.
Well, I don't know if you were like open with me or open with other people.
I was open about it and I was open about it to you.
Right, but you weren't in an open relationship, so.
Okay.
You feel that his relationship that he was in was not an open relationship?
No, and also not just feelings, according to his ex-girlfriend as well, but yeah.
Got it. Did that contribute to your breakup?
It certainly didn't help.
Rob, do you regret not taking the Atlantic Crossing job and instead going to Bali?
No, I don't regret that at all. I had my experience with Jess in Bali and Thailand, and I'll never forget it.
What happened to make you change your mind? Because we saw in the finale, it's like you were going on this crossing and then you wake up and then you leave and you go to Bali.
Well, it was just two very strong people. Like, there was a lot of feelings, there was a lot of love there, and there was also a lot of misunderstanding and, I don't know, like, understanding the situation, because it was pretty unrealistic as it was trying to develop a relationship and be in a television show at the same time. Like, it was just very hectic.
Let me ask you this, why didn't you tell everyone on board that you were taking the crossing job before you told Jess that you weren't going to Bali?
Because I didn't want to hurt her, and I was still undecided. I was kind of trying to figure it out, like, I was trying to get everybody to give their opinion towards something that I needed to ultimately make a decision for myself. I wanted to get that collective consciousness and see if I was making the right choice or not. So.
Well, it kind of hurt a little bit more knowing that the whole boat knew except for me.
Yeah, I was going to ask, what was your reaction when you saw that?
I felt a little blindsided. I think when he told me, it was to tell me that that's what he was doing, and it felt like a very spiteful move. So, I mean, it didn't feel great. It was pretty hurtful.
Do you regret how you handled that, Rob?
I don't regret anything.
Jess, Nina V emailed, do you think you overreacted to Aisha putting her hand on Rob's butt? Or do you feel like that, coupled with her flirting, was crossing the line?
I mean, yeah, individually I love Aisha, but I think between the extreme flirting and the vulgar discussion with someone else that's in a relationship with a woman, or another person, I think also them grabbing their ass is crossing the line. I don't see that humorous.
Aisha, I just want to follow up about the backpack. Why didn't you just put your hand on top of Rob's backpack instead of on his ass?
Okay, can I just say, this whole situation is like the most ridiculous thing. I literally had no idea that it even happened because I had no intention ever of trying to do anything with him. She says extreme flirting. I didn't even know that it happened.
Jessica, do you think your jealousy was a little out of place?
I get what you're saying, Aisha, but at the same time, you didn't say that then. What you said is like, where I'm from, it's not a big deal. And, you know, if it was my girl's guy and I grabbed his ass, it's all in fun. So now you're saying you didn't do it,
Which is
but
true.
when I asked you about it, it was more of like a, well, I just grabbed his ass and it was just all in fun. Which felt like a disrespect to me because I would never grab any other partner's ass. Like, so when you responded that, it kind of, it hit me.
I didn't say I went and grabbed his ass for fun.
So you apologize if you did it, but you don't remember.
I had no idea.
What I'm saying is that she justified doing it, and that's what threw me off. I didn't realize I did it, but if I did, it was just for fun. That was the response. So that is why, I'm just saying, that's not an attack at her. That's in defense of me then being uncomfortable for the rest of the season with the relationship.
Can I just say something?
Go ahead, Rob.
Sorry, I just like from watching back and like being in that space, like I wasn't very aware of like how overwhelmed it seemed. Like I can see how that could be triggering to someone. Like I think I would be the same way, and I feel that I've also I reacted throughout the show in that space as well. I don't see Jess as a jealous person. I think it's just coming from a place of reacting, but not like in a space that she doesn't know what's going on, and I get that.
So Jess, do you think that you're a jealous person?
No, I don't.
You do not.
I was being ignored, and I kept trying to have a conversation with him to just settle situations between him and I, and he kept ignoring me. The only other person he was giving like actual attention to, the same way he was giving me attention, was her. I don't blame her, you know, but it was one of those where it's just like I didn't know what was going on because I'm being ignored, and then he's only acknowledging her. It was really uncomfortable. It was like, what did I even do to deserve it?
I never felt like you were blaming me. Like, you were always very good about it. Thank you.
Thank you. I mean, I think I'm actually pretty easygoing and fair, but I was being gaslit, and it was just a lot going on.
Rob, Josh W. said, since you had such an immediate connection with Aisha, do you think you would have pursued a relationship with her if she had shown on day one?
Charlotte Tilbury's Gifting Beauty Secrets. Discover perfectly packaged gifts for everyone, everywhere. From stocking fillers to treasures. Give the secret to beautiful dreams. Give the secret to bejeweled eyes. Give the secret to jeweled lips. Give the secret to perfect looking skin. Darlings, offer perfect gifts with my new free makeup and skincare virtual consultations now on charlottetilbury.com.
At T-Mobile, we believe you should get more. That's why we merged with Sprint. Now, it's about to get even better. And as we work to integrate Sprint's network, our nationwide 5G keeps getting stronger, with the capacity and coverage to reach more people and places across the country. Who says you can't have it all? Now is the time for 5G. Now is the time to join T-Mobile.
Venus, you know what's better than laughing? Anything. At the end of a long day, it's the last thing I want to do. Well, I switched to Swiffer Wet Jet, and it's awesome. It's an all-in-one, so it's ready to go when I am. The cleaning solution actually breaks down dirt and grime, and packs absorbs it deep inside, so it prevents streaks and knees better than my old mom. Plus, it's safe to use on all my floors, even wood. Glad I got that off my chest. And the day, I'll feel forward.
Try Wet Jet, the money-back guarantee.